these scripts cut niggas like fades. Tape it up, lined up, they waved. Goodbye, not today. Please go back and fix your face. You look dumb with the shit you say. I done lay bricks, ain't talking, yay. No homo, my walk is straight. Big friend shirt like it's 08. You don't understand that shit's okay. Please just don't underestimate. My God, he's amazing. Ain't talking rock like crack cocaine. We got promised the land of Canaan. That's the knowledge in praise.
But we promise we're gonna get it to you. If we can take your number down, I promise we'll get it to you this week, King.
Okay.
Lord willing.
Don't get that paper together, man.
Are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
No, all people.
My people are destroyed for lack of
The
knowledge.
Lord ain't concerned with all these other people. He said, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. We gotta love one another. Our people be so wrapped up in, well, y'all not teaching the real thing about the Bible because what about Eric? Man, listen, we so wrapped up in wanting to love everybody else, we don't even love each other first. Read it, King.
God, because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, and thou shalt not be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
That's a blessed, humble situation that you didn't reject knowledge today, brother. The Lord put it on your spirit to not be a damn fool, to not just keep it moving. You know how many brothers and sisters we try to bring the knowledge of this truth to, and they just keep it moving? I don't got time for that. I'm going to see God tomorrow in the church. So it's a humble and blessed situation, brother. We're glad that the Lord stopped you today, King. All right, my brother, we're going to get you that shirt. You got my word. All praise to the Most High. How y'all doing?
My album, my makes, my beginning, and my creator.
Who is that?
I just, you have a name for him? Is it God, Yahweh? I should say my album, my name, my beginning, my end, my creator.
Okay, yeah, we got a name. The name of the Most High God is Yahweh. Not Yahweh, Yahweh. And the name of his son is Yahweh Shai. Now those are Hebrew names. Because the Son of God was a Hebrew, yes?
But if you come from the South, you say it just like you said. I might say it, Yahweh. And you understand what I mean? So it still means the same thing.
It don't mean, I'm going to tell you why.
Because, wait a minute. You telling me it's got to be correct on the words, but ain't none of them words
on
correct.
The name.
Right. Well, the name, yeah, you're right.
Yahweh.
You for sure. But I'm just saying, some people might be Tata.
No, listen,
you know what I'm saying?
I agree with you, but there's a difference between accent and just and then the wrong name.
That's right.
Because Yahweh
but
comes
that's
from.
If you speak it in the wrong name, but if you speaking it with your accent,
but you saying the right name,
and you saying the right name,
ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's how That's why our churches, our people are like that, because we all don't understand what's going on.
That's right.
You know?
You say Yahweh?
There's the Sabbath. You say Yahweh, I say my Most High.
Salaki. You said today's the Sabbath?
Today is the Sabbath.
All right. Are we supposed to honor the Sabbath?
Well, we always honor the Sabbath. The Sabbath is the fourth law. It's the most law for the man.
It's the most sacred day, right?
Yes, the Sabbath.
What are the rules of the Sabbath?
What?
What are the rules of the Sabbath, King?
Just like the Muslims do on Ramadan, the Sabbath is for you to do the same thing, to fast and pray. That's the real rules of the Sabbath.
According to what?
Of the Sabbath.
I'm saying, where do you get that from? Where can I read that?
From different places. I get it out of the book. Then I might get another book on the true words of the Bible. I might get it on another, some pamphlet. But it's all through. Just like this church right here, where y'all at, they have an actual little church on Joy Road and Southfield.
So if I read the Bible right now, it's going to tell me that I have to fast on the Sabbath?
I'm not going to tell you that you have to fast on the Sabbath, because on the Sabbath, it was times when You can eat on the Sabbath day.
Yeah, we can.
You know, but you're not supposed to be cooking and doing stuff like that. Your women are not supposed to.
Okay.
Your servants are not supposed to. Your animals, everybody's supposed to be. On the Sabbath is when I relax.
We get somewhere.
No, I'm just telling you.
No, I agree with you. So cooking is one of the things, right? There's some other stuff.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff.
And
There's a lot of rules to it, but there's a lot of rules to the dietary list. It's a lot of rules to what we're supposed to eat, what we're supposed to do, how we're supposed to conduct ourselves. I was a soldier, bro, for pretty much all my young life.
Now, let me ask you this. Can we buy and sell on the Sabbath?
Not supposed to.
Okay. So if we do, are we breaking it?
Are you breaking the Sabbath?
If you buy and sell.
If you're not supposed to, you either supposed to or you not.
Okay. So let me ask you this, Elder. Was you preparing to break the Sabbath?
No, I'm finna go buy some food. So I'm hungry. I can't pick it off a tree.
Why can't
So I
you?
can go. Ain't no tree around here.
Wait.
So I'm going to buy me some food because that's what I want to do. I done did so many. Hey, bro, I done killed people on the Sabbath. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a soldier.
Okay.
I'm a Vietnam soldier, though.
Okay.
Every day is a day that you live, and if you live to make it, then you know. But
If
when
you willfully
don't know,
choose to break the Sabbath, are you covered by Christ?
if you willfully choose to
Yes.
break, now that you done brought the knowledge, you gonna make my food not taste right.
I'm
You understand
glad.
what you saying to me?
I'm glad.
Then y'all standing at the door and I'm like, hey, these brothers.
Yeah, we don't want it to taste good.
Huh?
We hope you have a horrible eating experience today because it came by way of breaking the Sabbath.
Nah, see, I ain't even finna go eat right here because of the way you said that.
All right,
You
so
see this? You see this?
what you got at home right now, Elder? You got some fruit? You got a salad or something?
No, bro, all I gotta do is go to Kroger's and buy me a little salad.
No, but you can't. You can't buy it till the sun go down.
Oh,
Because then the Sabbath will be over.
you schooling me.
Is there
Because
something
I
you can
did
eat
that.
right now?
I've done that.
Okay.
I've done it. I smoke on the Sabbath. I went to enjoyment fights and everything on the Sabbath because that's when most of the stuff happens.
I've done that too. But when I learned that I couldn't,
But then again, I know that if I wait till the sun go down,
then it's okay.
and
Well, not everything
goes.
okay.
Well, you know everything goes, but you know if you live the life of I live, I'm an Israelite, but I live the life of a scoundrel. Do you understand what I'm telling you?
I understand, but I want you to turn from that.
I may.
Lord,
God gotta turn me from it by my life experience.
or he might
may strike me down with that one heart attack. With that one heart attack to say you ain't coming back. But I done had 5.
So that's even more reason to get it right before you have 6, brother.
You gotta go, bro. You gotta go sometime.
I know you gotta go sometime.
You not gotta. Hey, I was afraid to die at one time. You're not afraid to die no more, bro.
And I'm not saying that you gotta be.
That's strange that I'm telling you that, but
You should be afraid to die. I'm gonna tell you why. You should be afraid to die before you sincerely repent. No, listen, brother.
I will never die, bro.
Listen, brother. Listen. Before you sincerely repent, you should be afraid to die.
Always repent. That's why I told you on the Sabbath day, when the sun go down Friday, that's when you start your fast. Everything, even if you gave out some misinformation or whatever, because those are the things that get you sinful. For if you preaching and if you give out misinformation,
That's one thing.
That's one of the things that make it like that. I know because I just, I have a lot of different people.
Look at this image, brother. You standing up here.
Like me, bro.
You standing up here looking too mighty with the gray beard,
all of that.
with the head of wool, to not be keeping the commandments, brother.
All of that, bro. All I got to do is dress a certain way and don't say nothing.
And
Nobody
keep the
will
commandments.
nothing. See what I'm saying?
No, I don't agree.
Just telling you. And then but I mean, I agree with everything you said.
I agree with most of what you said.
I agree with everything you said. Cause see, some things I'll be wrong, and I don't know.
Okay.
And it's not that I'm not.
But you do know, because I heard you say it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you can read the Bible over and over, but you have other parts of the Bible, other books of the Bible that's not in this Bible. Read them.
No.
Then,
we got it.
Yeah, okay, you got one up.
We got
just the books. Just the book of Enoch is this big.
The book of Enoch ain't canon, brother.
It's that big.
But it's not canon.
Why it's not canon?
Because there's nothing to cross reference with the book of Enoch.
Why it is if you got to do your research,
brother.
You have to do your research.
Just to cut that, you do your research on the book of Enoch.
They only found fragments for one. So hold on, wait, Elder. Kind of heard you talk. So you cannot get a book that big when they only found fragments.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So that would cut that. That's why too we don't roll with that. And you got to think of common sense. Let me ask you this. Let's say that you wrote a book, right? You wrote a book.
You say common sense.
Yeah. We got to use common sense, right? Because if somebody wrote a book and all of the copies of that book was destroyed, right? And there was only fragments, like 10 fragments of that book.
Right.
All right.
And they took it and they made up the story.
Yeah, how could you take 10 fragments and make a book that big?
Listen, when you talk like you got, I know what you're saying, bro.
Okay.
I'm almost 80 years old.
All
There's
praises.
nothing you can tell me that
Well, that's
I
gotta
ain't
be.
been through, but you can tell me.
I was about to say you got to be humble because the scriptures say that wisdom don't come from old age because it's like old fools.
A baby can tell me.
Okay, all praise to the Most High.
You know,
All
baby
praise.
can,
And we all.
my grandbabies or great grandbabiys can pretty much tell me about what's going on.
All praise to the Most High.
But what I'm saying is like.
So we hold on before we get too far. We just want to stick on the canon. Or I just wanted to make a point about that because, and I know the brother Fingers over there holding like 10 precepts. I'm led to believe. So here, let Fingers bring out the precepts.
Bring them physics out, Fingers. What you finna read?
What you got? It's the book of Exodus, chapter 13 and verse 23.
Bring it out.
And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
That means they're talking about the prep day. Go ahead.
Bake that which ye will bake today.
Do what?
Bake that which ye will bake today.
So cook what you gonna cook before the sun go down.
That's how the people do when you worship in the Sabbath. I mean, I got the whole thing
You
on
got
the Sabbath,
the knowledge.
but no, I got the whole book on the Sabbath with all of that, and on your beard, on the fringes.
So at this point, I just gotta ask, what's your name, man?
Roger.
I just gotta ask you, why you not doing it?
I'm not doing what?
Why you not wearing your fringes? Why you buying and selling on the Sabbath? Why aren't you doing the things that you know we gotta do?
I'm a scoundrel.
No, brother. You gotta stop that. You saying that with too much pride.
It's not about so much pride, but when you done did what I done did, my brother, you'll know what I'm talking about. And you'll look like this every day.
I may not have done everything that you did, but I did wickedness.
Every day, not wickedness. Every day is a blessed day for me. You understand what I'm saying? Every second, I never know. Even just listening to this information is so good that it's got my blood pressure, my heart beating on a.
All right, well, relax.
You understand what I'm saying? So when you at that point of life, and I done already checked out of here before, so I done crossed over before. Where everybody tell you that they all got a story. I've never seen the Most High, but I do know that the presence is there and it is real. So whatever anybody is teaching us, I know that one thing about it. We are people of the sun, and where we at is in hell. But it's time. This time, I love to see y'all young people, man. Y'all doing it, but everybody ain't.
For the Lord to keep you around 5 different times when He could have took your life.
So you saying it's time for me to get out here and
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
break it down.
That's what I'm saying.
What you saying.
Fringes on, keeping the Sabbath. You think the Lord is happy with you?
Lord
He
knows,
giving you all these
the Lord
chances, and He
knows
gave you the
that
knowledge.
He knows if He gives me that super knowledge, He knows what I'm gonna do with it. He know I'm gonna go to the church. He know I'm gonna go to the church on a Sunday and be
But
no,
you know
not
that
just
that's
to go. Listen, bro, they all, bro, come on and go to church with me because see, I done lived all kind of life. I was in prison. So I was gonna be a pastor. So I took a course by this course. But then my people, they're Moors. I don't know if you know what that is, but they are Moors in Detroit. So they got their own little thing. I don't, go in the Muslims. My daughter was married to a Muslim, which I don't deal with that and everything else. So, it's like I'm on a thing of knowledge. Even though I'm getting old, I still want to be a theologist. That's why I tell you, yeah, all of these books and everything was wrote, but they were wrote by people. There is a God that we got, and it don't matter what stories they make up of him or how, because in some right now I'm going with this anarchy shit, finding out about the Egypt. And the way they say it, when Moses left to go to the promised land and took the Israelites with him, he also took the Ark of the Covenant. And by him taking the Ark of the Covenant, and they used the Ark of the Covenant when Moses didn't go to the promised land. He looked over. When Joshua went to the promised land. And then they battles, they used the Ark of the Covenant. And in the Ark of the Covenant, you have to get behind the Ark of the Covenant. And when you open the Ark of the Covenant, that's when it destroys what's in front of it.
Okay, now even if that is the case,
okay.
What you about to say?
No, yeah, that's not.
No, I mean it might be.
I was about to say even if it.
Yeah, but let's not even go that route.
Yeah, right. Because that's all.
You got it, King.
You got it.
All right.
So yeah, even in getting into that, right? You said a couple of things. You want to stay away from false doctrines. All right. Yeah. First of all, Anunnaki and all of that, that's off. That's a false doctrine, right? And a lot of that comes from people not understanding properly the scriptures. Let's get Numbers. What was that? Numbers 13 and 33. Let's get Numbers 13 and 33. Because Elder, what you want to avoid is have you ever heard of old wives' tales? You want to avoid old wives' tales and the Anunnaki and that whole story that came from, giants from this side of the moon and then put gold up in the atmosphere. All that is false. All that's lies. And I know so. Because it's doctrines, because it's contrary to what the scriptures is. And we see what I'm telling you, because I believe in the word of God and I see where they get these doctrines from. The children of Anak were called giants. Let's get that in. I'm going to show you where it come from. Go ahead.
The book of Numbers, chapter 13 and verse 33.
Bring it out.
And there we saw the giants, the son of Anak.
The son of who?
The son of Anak. The sons of Anak, Slaki, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers. And
so what that's going in, when it goes into the children of Anak, these are Canaanite tribes. You follow what I'm saying? So you got to understand in the precepts.
So Canaanites tribes come from Canaan.
Come from Canaan,
right,
which come from Ham.
Which Canaan, it was other people out there finna fuck Canaan up because Canaan said, hey, if you put me out of here, they gonna kill me. And God
hold on, okay? No, that's Cain. That's not Canaan.
Ain't Cain?
Canaan is two different people.
Make the Canaanites?
No, Canaanites come from Ham, one of Noah's sons. You follow what I'm saying? So you're thinking about Cain, from Cain and Abel, son of Adam.
Yeah.
Right? No, that's not this. This is talking about.
I always thought that was the Canaanites.
No.
They came from him.
No, the Canaanites come from Ham. They're Hamitic people.
Those Africans.
Those are Africans, right? Bloodline Africans.
Hamites or whatever.
Who?
Hamites.
Hamites.
Yeah.
Hamites, right.
Yeah.
So the sons, no, all praise. So sons of Anak, though, that's where they get the Anunnaki. They said it was giants and all of this. That's them taken out of context when it says giant. Like, you know, the basketball player Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah.
He would be considered a damn giant.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying? So it's not talking about a 10-foot tall people, but that's how these doctrines come. So that's how I know that Anunnaki and that whole doctrine, that Sumerian doctrine is false. They've taken things from the scriptures and they have no understanding, and they break them down and they make a doctrine around it, right? But we gotta come out of these false doctrines, and we gotta come back to serving our God. White Jesus?
You got two Jesus.
Well, two depictions.
Yeah, this the one. This one
Uh-huh.
is the one that we grew up on.
Right, the
y'all,
one.
y'all wasn't around.
Uh-huh.
This one y'all wasn't around.
You know, but this is the thing is,
y'all wasn't thought about.
all praise to the Most High.
This is a murderer right here.
Well, this is the thing is we can't even say that because my great grandmother older than you,
Yeah.
right? And she grew up with white Jesus, so we can't say
That's
that.
the one I just told you.
Okay, all praises.
Oh,
all praises.
No.
Okay. Yeah, Elder. So
Listen, I was around for the Black Panthers.
Uh-huh.
All that, bro.
all praise to the Most High.
All that. I was right around,
Uh-huh.
right with Malcolm X, and all of them was alive.
Uh-huh.
The Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah, all of them
all of
spreading
them,
all them false doctrines they were spreading.
Well, okay, you can say that, but
No,
if you got into a curse conversation with them, then you know.
No, listen to this, King.
I like fair.
Listen to this, King. Look, let me tell you this, right? You talking to somebody who was in Islam. I used to be in the NOI, right, in the Nation of Islam. So from that perspective, though, we say it's false doctrine because you got to understand where it even came from. Number one, it's contrary to the scriptures. Number two, it came from W.D. Farr Muhammad, who was a so-called white man. Do your research. Way before there was Elijah Muhammad, right?
Talking about the one that taught Elijah Muhammad.
Yeah, W.D. Farr Muhammad. He was a so-called King.
Bro.
I'm not saying you don't know.
You just told me that.
Now listen, I said King. I just said do your research. I didn't say that you didn't know. I
can read.
All praise. So then you would know it's a false doctrine from a white man, then, King.
All of this, man. Listen, bro.
I'm only commenting on what you said, Elder.
I'm telling you all of this here. Everything they got is set up as false doctrines. The stuff that we read. That's why my aunt don't want me to. She stopped talking to me. She's an Israelite. They work in Los Angeles. And I'm talking about they don't have just a little small group. It's a whole bunch of them. They feed the homeless and all on the Sabbath.
All praise to the Most High.
Like I told her, and like I tell y'all, I'm a scoundrel. So I'm that one that they say, look, kill all of them bitches. Everything. Die. Kill. That's the one you send in. You send that person in there.
Well, you got to think about this.
And then at the end of your life, your life is your life.
But at the end of the day, King, you working for the white man doing that. Because the white man is who runs the American army, let's be honest. So you working for the damn devil.
I got out the army through Leavenworth. A dishonorable discharge. And I did 11 years doing the.
Okay. I'm just commenting when you say that. Hold on, let me qualify.
This is what they created.
Yeah, we agree. Wickedness.
Right.
But we got to come out of this world, King. We got to come out of the ways of America, Babylon, the whore. We got to come out of that mentality of what they created, and we got to go back and serve our God based on what He created. Let me get Tobit, the 4th chapter, verse 5. Let me get Tobit 4 and 5, right? Because a lot of the times what happens is that we come from the mind frame and the mentality that we need to do the things that America tells us to do. America will have you being a damn whore out here for America, even in the army. And America have you out here killing all these people and all this stuff in the name of justice. When America damn raped, robbed, and murdered, right, in the name of justice. Well, what does justice look like for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, right? So what you got to do is you got to. Well, no, we want divine retribution. We want the Most High to send His Son to tear all of this shit up. That's what we want. We want blood, right? That's what we want, right? Yeah, but this is the thing is, King. This is what you need to focus on, King. Go ahead, bring it out.
It's the book of Tobit, chapter 4 and verse 5.
Bring it out.
My son, be mindful of the Lord our God all thy days, and let not thy will be set to sin. Do uprightly all thy do uprightly all thy life long, and follow not the ways of unrighteousness.
And that's what America is the ways of damn unrighteousness. Yeah. You talking about I'm in the army, I'm in this, I'm in that, but that's what the so-called white man. We telling you to come out of them world, out of that ways, and quit trying to be a scoundrel. Why would you want to be a damn peasant? Why would you want to be the bottom of the barrel when the Most High has ordained you to be an elder that should be mighty out here pushing the words of life? And we tired of our damn elders being taken to every wind of doctrine. We looking for the mighty men. Where the mighty men of David at? Where's the mighty men of David?
Where's David's mighty fighting man?
Where's the Gaborian man? Where's David's mighty man at?
Mighty fighting man?
We out here, we fighting right here. And we fighting out here. Hey, brothers, is brothers out here fighting? Is brothers out here fighting? And we out here rebuking, man. And we calling you to come out of your wicked ways, elder, and to come back to serving your God. We tired of all our elders talking about I done did this, I done did that.
Say, let's fight.
Hey, well, look, you want to know how to fight?
Let's train. Let's fight.
That's vanity, King. Because they'll bring a drone out here and they'll blow all this shit up.
Yeah, but then you gotta know, we make drones.
Who
fly drones? Who fly drones?
The so-called white man. That's what most of the. That's what brother. Hold on, brother. Listen, King. We own a drone company, King. So you can't. We own a drone company. My brother's a drone pilot, King.
Okay.
So, but all of that is vanity. Because at the end of the day, no matter how many damn drones you got, no matter how many tanks you got, you are in another man's kingdom. You don't make the laws here. You don't make the rules here.
Hey, bro.
We're subject to payments. Let me get that, man. We still subject to payments.
See, this is the world. You gotta look. It don't matter about what. I was born in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
On the banks of the Mississippi.
All right.
I fought in Vietnam.
All praise to the Most High.
For the rights for my people to have the rights, so that the white man could not we couldn't drink out of the same faucet as y'all drink out of. We got to do the same thing. We had our own everything.
King, the Vietnam War was not, brother.
I ain't
listen.
talk about that. Listen to what I'm telling you now, because I'm getting ready to go. It's not about the Vietnam War. When I came up, this was all black was black, bro. You understand? We had all our own stuff.
King,
they brought us down.
I understand.
Like
listen,
that.
elder, we understand that, but at the end of the day, we never had our own stuff in this country because even with segregation.
Where's your country at?
Israel. That's where our country is, and that's where we fighting to get back.
What I tell people?
What's that?
We have a country. They fighting over our country, but that's our country.
That is.
That's our country.
That's our homeland. That's our motherland.
If I ever go anywhere to go someplace on my own, I want to go to Israel.
Okay, but
I want to go from Egypt, that tour they got, all the way, and I want to see that. And then if I close my eyes, then I'll feel like something that happened, because what you're doing now, I wish I could have been doing that at your age. Now at my age, you already see, bro.
It's not too late, though, King. It's not too late to repent, keep the commandments, brother.
You got to do this. Sit down and stop getting stressed.
You know how you sit down and stop getting stressed?
Stop getting stressed.
No, you sit down and stop getting stressed by stop living a sinful life. By coming back and serving your God. He'll give you that rest. He'll give you that comfort.
He does.
You follow what I'm saying? All right, well, he'll increase it, though. Because the thing about it is, we don't want to go back to Israel by taking a damn trip through Egypt. We want to be put back into our land by the Most High God, bringing His Son back and killing all of our enemies, destroying all of these nations, and putting us back in our land for that everlasting King, that everlasting kingdom that will never fall, that will never be conquered, that will never stop. That's what we waiting for. That's our only rest. That's our only comfort. Everything else is vanity. It's pointless. It's temporary. What you got, King?
I can't see it in this generation.
Look, it's not about seeing it in this generation. It's about having your works stacked up. So therefore, in that day of judgment, no matter what generation it come, Lord willing, you be a part of that number. Listen to this where you go.
It's the book of Rebuke, chapter 3 and verse 8.
Bring it up.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity.
What is America?
We are yet this day in our captivity.
No, what about if we live in Africa?
We are yet this day in our captivity. Where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
Do what?
And to be subject to payments.
What are taxes?
And to be subject to payments. According to all the iniquity of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
So our fathers, that's your generation, that's the generations before us, that's our generations, we departed from the word, from the statutes of our God. That made us be subject to payments. That means we are in captivity. We have other nations ruling over us, not just in America, in the UK,
everywhere,
right? In Israel, people that are scattered in Africa, Brazil, all of the places in which the Israelites are scattered throughout the four corners of the world. So our only way that we can come back to have rest is by keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, is by having faith in the Mashiach, woman like Yahushua. And then the Most High is going to send his son. You talk about war, you ain't seen war yet. You ain't seen war yet. Take them, what is it called? Vietnam times 1,000. That's what, and it still don't add up to the war that the Most High is going to bring to this earth. And that's what we looking for, King. And you got to be a soldier in Yahweh's army, right? Everything that you did in America's army is for vanity, is for naught. You got to put in the work to be a soldier in Yahweh's army.
That's right.
And the way to do that is you got to come back to the commandments of your general, of your commanding general, of your king, right? The Most High God, and who He set as the prince, right? Yahweh. It's like Yahweh Shai. Go ahead, bring it up.
I understand
It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1 and verse 14.
Bring it up.
The great day of the Lord is near.
Is what?
It is near.
And
hastily great, Salaki, and hastily greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
what should I do?
Shall cry there bitterly.
Hold that right quick.
The mighty men. That's all your top armies, your generals, your damn infantry, your battalions. Them the mighty men. And they gonna cry bitterly. No matter what type of weapons of war they got, then they nukes, they F-11 Tomcats, they F-16s, none of that is gonna matter.
And flying downrange, we got all three stages of powered flight, and as the dummy warhead and the package flew on down range, we were all celebrating the fact that we had seen the thing and accomplished the mission. When I got back to the base with the film the next day, I was called into the office of Major Florence J. Mansman, and there were three people in gray suits standing in there. There was a 16mm camera and a screen set up. Major Mansman said, "Lieutenant, sit down and watch this." And he turned down the lights, turned on the camera, on the projector, and the film came on. And I recognized it as the film that we'd shot at Big Sur the previous day. Toward the end of the flight, I was looking at Major Mansman saying, "Pretty good stuff, huh, sir?" And suddenly he said, "Just watch this." And as I watched, the warhead, the dummy warhead, the chaff that was put out in front of it as a decoy to deflect the Russian anti-missile tracking radar. Everything was flying along, and suddenly, in the same direction this stuff was flying at about 8,000 miles an hour, an object came into the frame, shot a beam of light at the warhead, flew up to the top, shot another beam of light at the warhead, flew around the direction it was flying, shot another beam of light at the warhead, flew down, shot another beam of light at the warhead, and flew out the same way it came in.
Well, I don't see it. Why didn't you see this when you were shooting it?
Well, it was 600 to 800 miles away from us.
Oh, I got you.
And
they confiscated.
Well, first of all, the Major Mansman said to me, "What was that? Were you guys screwing around up there?" I said, "No, sir." And he said, "Then tell me what that was." And I said, "We got a UFO." And he said, "Lieutenant, you are never to speak of this again. As far as you're concerned, this didn't happen."
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I got to take a break. Okay, that's weird. You think there's a national defense plan for aliens? Sounds crazy. We'll ask about that next.
Hey, when they see Yahweh Bashim Yahushai crack that sky and they see a damn chariot that they can't catch that's going Mach 50, right? That's stopping doing maneuvers, that's disabling warheads, there's nothing they gonna do. They gonna cry and weep bitterly. Go ahead.
That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress.
A day of wrath. You know what the Most High God's wrath is like? Hey, the American army ain't got nothing on the Most High God's wrath. When the Most High God, Shalom, young kings, y'all gotta repent, keep the commandments, y'all. Hey, the Most High God, when he sent his son back that wrath, hey, didn't the precept say that, hey, Yahweh Shai garment gonna be dipped in blood? Right? Hey, he said it's gonna be like he traded the wine fat. You ever made wine before? You know, in the ancient days, they would have wine, and they don't have the grapes in a big barrel, and everybody be stepping on it. They be treading the wine fat. They say Yahweh Shai garment gonna be dipped in blood like he treaded the wine fat. You gotta think, he say Yahweh Shai gonna be way taller than the rest. And he ain't gonna be a little skinny dude. And Yahweh Shai gonna be mighty, coming with 10,000s, 20,000s of chariots. What else you got on that, King?
A day of trouble and distress, a day of wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness.
And you don't want to be caught on the wrong side of that day. You don't want to be the elder. You don't want to be the brother whose blood is spilled on the ground for not coming and serving Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. You don't want to be the one who's been so built up and so invested in this world that your mind is so confounded that you confused of what side you on. Because you can't straddle the fence. You can't love two masters. Let me get that. Where who?
Where's your reverend?
We all reverends right here.
Where's your everything is just there right here?
We right here. This is our camp. Yeah, we got multiple buildings we fellowship in.
That you teach.
Yeah, that we teach.
Yeah.
When we come out to the highways and the byways, like we commanded to bid that marriage.
Yeah, y'all coming to speak.
Yeah, we coming to
saying the way you go teach.
This is what we teaching right now, okay? We teaching the words of life.
Yeah, but everybody listen, man. Where you teaching? Where you got them and teaching the kids where they gotta what's going on?
We do that all the time. We do that at home. We do that with our wives, with our children.
Okay.
We teach online. You follow what I'm saying? We're working on getting a dedicated building that's a school. If that's what you're saying, we're working on that right now, Lord willing, to get a dedicated building. But until then, even when then, we go out into the highways and the byways and we teach.
So it's y'all.
God, we teach, yes.
So
it's us in this city. But hold on, I want to tell you this.
What is this?
But we got this somebody else's building. But we got brothers all around the world who teaching, who coming out. You follow what I'm saying? We one body.
I just told you about. I deal with the Israelites at home when I see them.
All praise to the Most High.
You know, we all. They, you know, everybody's. They basically do the same thing you guys do.
All praises.
Out. But they also have a worshiping place.
All praise to the Most High.
I mean, I don't know if it's when I see them.
It's a school. It's a school.
When I see them out there, it's like it ain't the Sabbath. It might be like on a Wednesday.
Yeah, no, different camps go out on different days and things.
They go to the. I be riding, getting ready to leave the D, and I see them right there at the little church, and I be like,
"What color they got on?"
They be having on purple.
Yeah, them our brothers at IUIC. Yeah, them our brothers at IUIC. Yeah, all praise to the Most High. Yeah, we love them brothers. Them our brothers.
Yeah, well,
them our brothers. Shout out to the brothers.
I ride through there, you know. So.
Oh, hold on, before you go, what you holding? All right, all praise to the Most High. But remember, you an Israelite, you got to repent, keep the commandments, elder. Yeah. And we'd love to get your number to continue the dialogue, to continue to edify and build up.
You can do that.
Okay, all praise to the Most High.
We know it's false, so we study to know where our people is coming from when they come with these doctrines, so we can know how to deal with it. I don't want you studying the thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be arguing.
That's a good point. You're studying to believe. You're studying to believe it. That's what you're doing.
Yeah, look, bro. I have a put it like this. I have a personal relationship with the Most High. Period. personal, not the one that you or nobody else have. He borrowed me this here for me to. This is my journey. This is my journey. So, for what he wants me to learn, he left it where my brain can absorb information. And then I can decipher what's wrong and what's right.
Do your God want everybody though?
What?
Do your God deal with that way? He deal like that with everyone or just you?
Oh, the way he deal with me?
Yeah.
Oh no,
just you. So
yeah.
Your God only wants you to have that knowledge.
No.
That's what I'm asking you. Do he deal with
in my head? Hey, I can get that to my grandchildren, my kids, my friends, my people, if they see the way I live my life, and the ones that's with my life. That's it. Just like.
So if they ask you, let's start right there. So the people that you teaching about your God, if they ask you that, like, okay, granddad or uncle, dad, the God that you trying to teach us about, right?
Yeah, so
do he deal with everybody like that?
Huh?
Do he deal with other people like that as well?
They have their own personal relationship. You do too.
So your God,
you don't know it yet, but you do.
Would he teach us different things?
No, he's not gonna teach you nothing different from the ways.
It's gonna be the same ways.
It's the same ways, but it's just the way you interpret it and the way you follow those instructions. Everybody can't follow the same instructions.
That's false.
I tell you, the low crawl over there.
So I want to make sure you said everybody can't or everybody won't.
Everybody can't or won't. Can't.
Which one?
Everybody can't. Everybody can't do.
So everybody can't follow the law of stopping at a stop sign.
Oh, of course.
Well, we can't follow the same instruction.
But I might be listening to my music and don't stop. So
but that don't mean that you can't though.
No, that don't mean that I can't.
Hey. So you saying everybody can't follow the same instruction? I'm trying to pick up your logic because you saying this is about your God.
I'm saying certain people have certain gifts. You have certain things that you here to do, bro. You might be a carpenter and can go build a house.
He moving to go.
He definitely. But let him land. He definitely going somewhere else, huh?
Yeah.
I'm trying to. You said the Most High God.
You tell
you got a personal relationship.
That's what I
and he got certain rules for you. I'm asking,
I didn't ask you about no rules. I didn't say no rules. I said I have a personal relationship.
Well, do he give you rules?
Of course, I know right from wrong.
So he tells you them personally.
I know that. Know that personally by reading and thinking.
Okay, by reading what?
By reading the word, bro.
Okay, well that's his God. What word?
What word?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna sit here. I don't even know.
So now look, now I gotta ask you this. So look, hold on.
Come on, you know.
Let me stop. Because if I was your grandchild, you said I teach this my grandchild, and I ask you that simple question, you gonna tell your grandchild, I don't even know what word.
No, you know what I tell my grandchild? If you was my grandchild, I said, look, son, look.
See what he tell me.
Right here. You see this Bible right here? I'm finna read you something from the first part of it, and then I'm gonna read you something from the end of it. And in the middle, I want you to figure it out. Then that means if you gonna read it, if you ain't gonna read it, I'm gonna teach you about it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you, look, don't go stealing. If you steal, you'll kill. If you kill, you will lie. So don't do those things. That's why God told you not to do those things. So
okay,
so that you won't be having that in your mind. You
don't
have to steal.
Okay,
you don't have to kill.
I appreciate that, but now before you go, I'm gonna show you how you confusing me. Okay, if you. Thank you.
But it's like this.
No, stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. No, don't go nowhere. Stop right there.
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, but no, because I'm trying to help. I don't want to be confused. When you said your own personal relationship, I took it as not this God of this Bible. But you said you got a personal relationship with the God of this Bible.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, the God of this Bible is who I was raised with. Well, my mama took me to church, who my preacher was preaching to. Although he didn't tell me that we were the Israelites that they were speaking about in that Bible. Had he told me that at that young age, I would have to wait till I was old to find this out. And then when you find this out, then it makes it hard for you to go to. It's hard for me to go to church, bro. You understand? To go to regular churches.
All praise. Hey, get out of them. Get out of them. They're not teaching the truth.
I have, listen, bro.
But no, stop. Okay.
I have family. If my family died, they take them to the church to have their.
We're talking about going for the teaching.
Huh?
Talking about going for the teaching. We know that's different.
I go to the church for the teaching. I go there. If I go to the church, I just go because my brother said, man, go to church with me, man. Because it's my birthday. I might not have another one. I'm dying. So go to
that's
church
different from just going for the funeral.
So I go with him. You know.
That's different from just going.
But they don't know.
Young Kings. Don't go nowhere, huh?
I ain't going nowhere.
Because I want to ask you this. You said you got a personal relationship with the Most High. That means you know me, correct? How did the Bible say you know that you know God?
By
By what? I'm gonna put it to the test. Let's test up and see if you got a true personal relationship with the Most High.
You don't put nobody to no test like that.
Why not?
This is how I know I got a personal relationship with the Most High. I died. I died was pronounced. He done had a massive heart attack. He dead. But I'm still here. Even though they ain't getting his flatline, I'm hearing everything. Okay. I'm hearing all of this, what they talking about. I'm hearing them telling my wife, hey, I'm sorry, you know, this and that. But then I know at that point in time, I didn't leave my body to say that I looked up at my body laying on the thing. I just know that I was in a silent place. I didn't see nothing. I see no face, no nothing. You just know it's a presence. It's a presence. And that presence, at that time, I had enough time to say, Lord, I'm not ready. And that's been 20-some years ago, 4 heart attacks ago, 8 stents ago. All on the Widowmaker. All this supposed been. They said, look, bro, you dead. This has been like about 15 years ago. You'll be dead. Your heart won't be. I'm here.
Still here. All praise. All praise to the Most High.
I can still jig. I can do it all. But hey, I can still walk it. You understand? So if I do, I won't.
Don't forget the question.
Listen, I want to be in the graces of the Most High. So that when I was in that room, that let me know that some of the things, and I haven't done none of the things since that happened in life to this point.
After that.
To this point, even though I've had to deal with the curses of it, because whatever you do will come back to you. Some kind of way.
Okay.
If it don't come to you, it'll come to your family. It's gonna do it. That's karma. But it comes.
Not karma. Reap what you sow.
Well, whatever.
You
however the words go. You reap what you sow. But you know, at that point in time, I had to reap everything. And then it's like you started, you got a new life. So now you learn how you first of all.
Hold on, real quick, because I don't want us to get off track. I don't want to cut you off, but I asked a specific question. How do you know you have a relationship with God?
When I get up, I know He's the one that got me up. Every morning when I go back to bed, I know He's the one that puts me to bed. Every time it's time for me, if I don't take no medicine, He's the one that keeps my heart beating.
Okay, what you do for Him?
That's my personal relationship.
And what you do for Him?
Love Him to death. At any time, at any place, and mean it.
You mean it. You should be able to do something to show that, though, right?
I do it.
What is that?
whatever. I'm listening to you. This is showing love right now. You don't even know. You're opening up. You're opening up my mind.
All praise to the Most High.
You don't even know what you're doing, but you're opening up the mind.
All praise to the Most High.
You don't know that this is one of God's people. This is one of God's special people. For whatever you may call them, crazy, nuts, wild, or anything, I don't walk around talking to myself. Oh, hell,
Yeah.
no,
we don't get that from you because all the Israelites are special to God. Everybody up here is special,
listen, bro,
including you.
These are the babies.
All right, well, let's read this.
You guys are what they would call the leaves off the tree. Okay. You are the leaves, not the branches. You are the leaves. You're going to be the ones that make that good fruit.
Lord willing.
So, therefore, the tree going to stay there. The limbs going to stay there. But you got to keep the leaves right. You got to keep the tree right. It's all the same.
All right. Well, look, let's listen to this, though.
But that might sound crazy.
No, I know. Listen to this. Listen to this. Because we want to know how the Bible say that we know God. Because you got a relationship, you know him, right? Let's see. No. We heard you. Let's see the Bible.
Okay.
It's the book of 1 John, chapter 2, and verse 3.
Bring it out.
And hereby we do know that we know him.
This is how we know that we know the Most High. Have that relationship. If what?
If we keep his commandments.
If what?
If we keep his commandments.
How did you know that you know God?
If you keep the commandments, not the laws, the commandments. Did you hear what he said? What did you say? Read it again.
Hold on, wait.
Read it again. That's what he said.
We're going to read it again, but you just made a statement. The commandments and law is synonymous because guess what? A command is the Lord telling you to do something, right?
A command.
Correct or not? Is a command. The root word of commandment is command. So if the Lord commands you to do something.
Do it.
So if he gave you a law to keep, he's commanded you to keep that law, correct?
I don't know about that.
So now, hold on.
That's where I have my confusion. It's because of certain laws. You understand?
Okay.
I'm not circumcised if that's the case. You know. Oh, right. Hey. He trying to. Hey, we gonna recruit it. We gonna have a whole.
You trying to hear this?
A whole nation of brothers out here. Sooner or later. Watch that.
I just ain't ate all day and moved all this.
Okay. All right. But look though. Look, we gonna read this. But you said you confused by certain laws.
She can go in there. Go get you something to eat.
But I mean.
What you need? The money?
You didn't want me to order you?
No. I ain't eating in there. I'm not eating shit today. I'm cool. I eat when the sun goes down.
Esoteric knowledge? I don't know what they're talking about.
I'm talking about the Israelites.
I don't know. Hold on, cuz. Let me order this.
So what? I want to go back to what you said. I don't want you to get.
I want him to finish reading about
how you
okay. How you worship. Like
how you show that you know him by keeping his commandments.
Right.
Okay.
That was one of the things. So I would write. That's why I asked about class. If you got a class, that will be one of the things you write down.
Okay. Let's bring that back.
How you know God?
Let's bring that back. How you know God? By keeping the commandments.
You got that 30 and 10 to show laws, statutes, and commandments all in one.
Okay, let's bring that out too. Let's bring this out first, then go back to that.
Right.
Bring it out. Because I made a statement. I said the law, statutes, and commandments is synonymous because all of it is command from God. God told the children of Israel, you shall do this and you shall not do that. Those are commandments. Those are his laws that we must keep to govern Israel.
You see me? I'm an old fella. All these old people is like this. They don't know shit. So you gotta tell them.
Okay.
They're gonna be the same way.
Let's go back.
Old people gonna be the same way as you see the young people gonna be when y'all teach.
Okay, let's come back this way. Let's go back here where we at.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 10.
Bring it up.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
hearken mean listen to your God,
to keep his commandments and his statutes, which are written in this book of the law.
So the commandments is written in the book of the law. Did you catch that? Bring it back one more time.
If thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
Listen to God.
to keep his commandments
Keep his commandments
and his statutes,
and his statutes,
which are written in this book of the law.
which are what?
Written in this book of the law.
Where the commandments at?
Written in this book of the law.
So if the Bible says you know him by keeping his commandments, you gotta find him in the book of the law. Correct?
Yeah, I know, but they were saying something else before even that.
What? What we say?
Well, my cousin, he. Okay.
He's scoffing. Well, hold on, cuz. Cuz gotta wait a minute. Let's go back.
He on Anunnakis type things like
Tell
that.
him to pull up. Tell him to pull up. Yeah, tell him to pull up if he can. Let's go back to where we at right now. There ain't nothing wrong with a righteous debate. What's better to talk about, right?
She said, I don't want you to argue the stuff they said. She basically told him, no, come on, here and get cut.
Don't get cut. All praise. All praise. So now let's back to where we was at. I think we came to something here. That you only know God if you keep his commandments. And you find his commandments in the book of the what? Where you find the commandments at?
In Exodus, it's in Exodus.
The book of the what? That what we just read. It says,
the book of the law.
All praise.
Where's the book of the law? Show me the book. This the book of the law?
Yeah, the first 5 books.
Oh, the first.
It's the Torah, the book of the law.
Oh yeah, well that. Why you just say the Torah, man?
Okay, well, all praises. So we got to follow the command. So I'm going back to your personal relationship.
I agree with you.
So if you want to have that true personal relationship with the Most High to know him, you must keep the commandments written in the book of the law.
Right.
And it's one commandment I can visually see that you're not keeping right now. Let's bring it out. Numbers 15 to 38. One that I know for sure I can see. Okay, let's bring it out. Now I'm going to ask you this. What did you see on everybody's garments that's similar?
Oh, don't be messing with me about no fringes, man. They ain't make fringes for this shirt, okay?
What? They ain't make fringes for this shirt. We had to put them on. Everybody, did y'all put all your own fringes on? And that's what we here to help. So you know you got to wear them.
Yeah, I know you got to wear your fringes.
Well, let's get this brother some fringes, man. Well, let's get you some fringes.
I know this.
Can we help you get some fringes?
Yeah, I can just tell me where to get them. And then you gotta help me. I got money.
He trying to start, didn't he? He ain't got to. Do we got any?
I'm telling you the truth.
Okay. Help him run out. Tell you where to get the fringes
you know
from,
where I
Joe.
thought I might have could have got some fringes.
You can get them from us.
They have. Well, I didn't see nothing on here, but they do have like some things that you go on, you can buy. You know, you can get fringes.
Online shopping.
Yeah. But I ain't never. My people do that. I don't even know how to. I got Facebook and don't even know how to put the Facebook on it. So
we gonna help. We know how that technology be. We gonna help you. Let's get the fringes on the garments because you want to have that real relationship.
Yeah, right. Because see, when I go into church with my people, I'm going with my fringes.
All praises. All praises.
But,
you know,
I want to go where I can at least have if the preacher says get up, I ask you where you came in, who are you? You know, what do you represent or just who you are? You know, tell them I'm this and I'm Israelite. So then the first thing, if you say that in the church, they all want to say, well, what is that? That's my nationality. See, but then I might get, you know, and then I cuss too. So I gotta get
cussing is not a sin.
Yeah, but see, in church, when you're in church with a bunch of black people, they look at you like, oh.
Yeah, so we try to watch our language around our elderly and people that is Christian. We don't want to get a false conception, but that's actually not a sin.
Let me tell you something I did. I went to church with my auntie. She over with us. So they had it on their Sunday where they come around and you got to break the cracker. Well, nobody I mean, when they got to me, I broke the damn crack and ate it. Everybody in the church looked at me, man.
You ain't supposed to do that.
You ain't supposed to do that. And I was like,
see, but that's some customs that they trying to.
That's when I started looking. See, you start looking at pagan stuff.
Pagan. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
So you know the Sunday worship.
That's pagan worship.
So why would you go to church on Sunday still?
I go to church to let them know that look, that's like look.
So you going to church and teach them every Sunday?
No, I don't go to church on just. I might go, like I said.
When you do go every blue moon?
I might go, like, say, in a year, this year.
Did you go on Easter?
Oh, no.
Okay. All right. All praises now.
Christmas Eve.
Christmas.
I only celebrate Friday and Saturday. That's the Sabbath day. I get to celebrate 4 times a month.
Okay.
You understand? 4 times a month. If my kids need something, I buy it for them.
On the Sabbath?
No, I buy it for them before Christmas. You talk about Christmas and all that. No, I just get them. I buy them nothing on the Sabbath. This is Sabbath.
Come on. Hey, but look, hold on.
And they ain't got no one. I lost this eye in the war. I lost this eye in doing Vietnam.
Yeah. Let's bring this out. Let's bring this out. But then you said you don't buy on the Sabbath. But as brothers and out of love, we literally just see you buy on the Sabbath. You gave somebody to get some money. So that's her buying, not you.
I just told my man I ain't gonna eat till after. Did you hear me say when I'm gonna eat?
Yeah, we heard you.
I'm eating after the sun goes down.
Okay, all praise. But we're gonna show you by even doing that, coming having that relationship, keeping the commandments in the book of the law. Let's bring this out real quick.
Hey, that's hard when you got a woman
Sunday.
to drink. Some people.
We all got women that want to drink
on the Sabbath.
On the Sabbath. We got a preparation day for them, though. The Lord bless us with. We got 6 days to get that together. So when that 7th day comes, if you're hungry, there's something already in the refrigerator.
Yeah.
If you're thirsty, I got something to drink for you already.
That's how my house is.
Okay.
That's how I worship on the Sabbath. So if you worship on the Sabbath, you gotta prepare. So when you prepare for the Sabbath, that means that you're not cooking. That's one of just one.
You're not cooking. That's one of them. Look, it's all right there.
Yeah. Just, you know.
This is on sun worship. Sunday is the day of the sun and pagan worship that many people are still unaware of, including the many devout Christians and religions worldwide. Sunday has been a significant day of the week throughout history. From pagan worship to modern times, this day of the sun has been held as a tradition in many cultures and religions.
See that?
Y'all
Stay up out of there, man.
Y'all be out here every Saturday?
Every Saturday.
Oh, okay. I see y'all. What time y'all come out here?
Around 4 o'clock, Lord willing.
4 o'clock?
Yeah, Lord willing, man. You start to come. Here with the body, and Lord willing, hey, you on this line teaching with us.
Yeah, I ain't finna teach. I'm finna listen.
Well, guess what?
I'm finna listen.
No, we ain't saying teach right now. I'm saying eventually. You don't want to just speak in existence you will never teach.
Oh no. I want to be a omen. I want to be a person that
you don't want to be no omen, brother. You want to be this Israelite that follow God, that have that personal relationship, and keep His commandments, and have faith in His Son. That's what you want to be. And Lord willing, let's build each other to be that. And teaching eventually comes with that. You know what I mean? So Lord willing, you will be a teacher. You don't want to stand.
I'll be here on Saturday.
Okay, well, let's read this. Lord willing, I like that. Let's read this though.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 4 and verse 19.
Yeah.
And lest thou lift up thine eyes unto heaven, and when thou seest the sun and the moon, and the stars, even all the hosts of heaven, shouldest be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Lord thy God has divided unto all nations under the whole heaven. See that?
Good more that. You drop that. Well, listen, you see that though? It said, don't be looking at the suns, the stars, and moons, man. The other nations, he divided that. They follow that. The pagans, they look at the sun like, I want to worship that.
That's why they said about the Muslims, because they got that little moon and moon with the little star.
But we see it said the Lord divided that for the other nations to be going and making that their God. Our God is the creator of that.
Right.
So we don't want to be tied in with no Sunday worship. Therefore, we don't want to be going to church on Sundays.
Right. That's
what it's tied to.
That's the lesson.
If you ain't going to set up to rebuke it, you don't be going.
That's the lesson of being put in the oven.
Or we can see one like going in, sitting in, like hear what they got going on, try to get you a talk with the pastor afterwards, understanding things like that. But you don't want to go and say, I'm going for my brother. I'm going to listen to this. I know it ain't the truth, but I'm going just to please my brother.
I'm going in there to chill with my brother.
See, look, you can chill with your brother any other day.
This is his special request, and it gets that.
Okay, so hold on.
If they ask me a question, then that's they gonna open up a can of worms.
But look, I want to know. Let me replay what you just said. Let me break down what you just said. God told me not to do it, but to please my brother, I'm gonna do it. That's the breakdown. You see how it sound when I say it? Sound bad, don't it?
Yeah.
Because that's the truth.
You make it sound like this.
Let me hear.
Damn, bro.
Hey, that's the truth, ain't it?
Damn, bro. I can't do this with you, boy.
Yeah. I can't do this with you no more. I don't want to disobey my God. And that's what you try to teach him. You know, this tied in the sun worship, bro. Let's get out of that.
That's what I want to teach my grandchildren.
All praises. You want to teach all Israelites that you
my
can.
Grandkids, I got 29 grandkids.
Uh-huh.
It's
a blessing.
I got 10 great grandkids.
It's a blessing.
I don't have no great grandkids. If I keep living.
Lord willing, all the praises, man. It's good to hear. Now I'm going to touch on one more thing by that sister. Is her father, that we just seen, her father a so-called black, Latino, Native American? That sister that we just seen right here.
The one that's with you.
The one that's with you. Is her father a so-called black man or Native American or Latino?
Her father is probably ancestors of a slave from northern Africa.
So a so-called black man.
Yeah.
Well, we would believe that sister would be an Israelite. Now, according to this law, what you just did would be a sin. Let's bring it out. Let's prove it, though.
Don't be telling me it was a sin. I know it was a sin. I gave her the money.
Oh, you already know that?
Yeah, don't be. Come on, man.
Well, we ain't know.
You know.
Okay. Yeah, because you don't want to suffer sin on your own people.
Okay.
It was your job to tell her, look, I'm not giving you the money to buy that. I'm not even buying that.
I did, but you work that. You gotta work that. You gotta work that. You can't throw that on people like that when all of a sudden, hey, you are like
that.
No, I'm just saying.
I was trying to go with it because he told me about everything he knows.
Okay.
I was trying to go on like why he deliberately still just doing whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, so it's like, hey, I go. When I leave here, I'm going with her. She didn't know nothing about. We didn't know anything about this until I got here. When I got here, y'all gave me that food, and I think that was God. That was God.
You can't let you lie. You can't let you lie. What he said, hey. You clearly said you already knew about the Sabbath. You knew you couldn't buy on the Sabbath. You knew you couldn't cook on the Sabbath. You said all that when I saw y'all.
When I saw y'all, it stopped all of that, bro. That's all I'm saying. It wasn't like, I might go someplace else and buy something. But when I saw y'all, that, just for the awakening. Because sometimes you do bad things and you get caught on it. You gotta pay a price, and if you know you gotta pay that price, you sit there biting your damn finger to wonder how much you gonna get when mama or daddy get you. You know, God is your daddy and mama too. So you pay your price and hope that it's not too severe. You understand? And then it don't take away all your blessings. But when you're aware of it, see, y'all made me aware of it, so the food won't taste good to me.
We don't want it to.
Don't buy it.
They just don't buy it. They don't eat it.
It don't matter.
But I want to say this too.
Just the fact that you came with this truth, it made it where it just won't taste good. I ain't eating it here. Period. And that's just the way
Don't eat it, period. Don't buy it. Or willing, don't even buy none.
I like to buy none.
Oh, praise. Don't buy it. And two, I think I'm picking up what you're putting down as far as it is levels. You want to have compassion, but you don't want to break the law to have compassion.
Right.
So guess what? Your compassion can be like, look, I'm going to tell you, but if you want to go buy something out your own pocket.
And that'll work. Look. That will work.
Hold on. I'm going to finish this sentence. If you want to buy something out your own pocket, that's on you, because you was basically saying like, she knew I can't just push this right on her right now. You saying that, but guess what? You making yourself sin by doing that. So if anything, look, I'm going to withhold my money because I don't want to see it, but I'm going to tell you this. Now she know. I think she don't know.
She knew.
Where she at?
Right there.
Did you know that we don't supposed to buy on the Sabbath day?
Yeah, I think so. I think you prepare your meals and all that the day before.
Okay.
So you ain't pushing it on her then.
She already know it. So that's even more reason for you not to give the money to still do it. Right?
Oh yeah, it would be for me.
Yeah, her, because she already know.
I just drain y'all. I'm going to just burn. I need to eat fast. That's fabulous.
So if you in the state,
No, you can eat. We just can't buy and cook. That's why we prepared the day before.
Right.
Like, probably in a minute, everybody right here about to have lunch. These brothers know we're having lunch on the Sabbath, not me.
Because you watch the calories.
Hey, yo, GK.
His sacrifice so special, you abusing the end. Lord forgive my brother, he's so loud, yeah. Gotta spoon feed you like a baby, cause you knew what it is. I pray to see them gates, that's all I want, yeah. Girl, you know we only see the body. I'm loading up on faith, I got deposits. Scriptures in my palm, my angel status. This ain't for the weekend, that's a promise, yeah.
Yeah, double-minded, I can't deal with it. Thinking back on my Father's Day in the field with it. A lot of Israel fathers receiving jail visits.
I don't know nobody on this road that can save your soul. Almost lost control now. Tell me what you need in a friend, and now pray that we endure to the end again. I'm just saying that I'm here for you. When the world turn against you, I'ma be with you. Got my sword in my hand, you can count on me. I won't run and hide, fight mightily.
Waiting on Yahweh. See the Jacob, I'm the apple of my father's eye. I learned the truth for who I was, and it made me cry. If I don't keep the laws of Yah, then I'm gonna die. Living curses, but I'm edifying in my verses. Prepare the hearses for the heathens who